If you saw a lion while hiking, your heart rate would increase instantly. Your body would react to your heightened emotions. It's human nature to be scared, or kinda scared, of huge, wild animals. But who said tiny insects are less dangerous? They can be even more deadly than you know. In this video, you're gonna find out about the top 10 deadliest insects in the world. Welcome to Most Interesting. Make sure you stick around to the end to find out which species you definitely never want to come across. Number 10. Anopheles mosquito. Most people think of mosquitoes as bothersome at worst, but they are considered to be the most deadly insects in the world, and here is why you should be terrified of them too. The fly known as the Anopheles mosquito is considered to be the primary vector of the disease malaria. It carries a parasite called Plasmodium falciparum, which is the actual cause of the disease that reproduces within the mosquito's body. And when female mosquitoes bite humans, the parasite is transferred to the human host. Malaria is one of the most dangerous infections in the world, which can be fatal if not treated properly. It kills almost 2 million people every year, and it's found in more than 100 countries, mainly in tropical regions of the world. Oh, and it's not the only dangerous mosquito on the list. Stick around for number 3. Number 9, the assassin caterpillar. Caterpillars seem like harmless creatures that you can easily pay no attention to when you see them. Lanomia obliqua, however, better known as the assassin caterpillar, while actually pretty cool looking, will cause you to bleed to death with a single touch. Each of the spiky branches on its body are coated with deadly anticoagulant venom that enters a human's bloodstream and can cause a whole bunch of life-threatening conditions, including internal bleeding, massive hemorrhaging, renal failure, and even death. The creepiest part is that there are no visible wounds on people who are stung, and they don't feel it, so getting the antidote on time is pretty rare. On the bright side, at least they're only found during hotter months. Number 8, fire ant. Fire ants, also called thief ants, look similar to typical non-dangerous ants, except for the red appearance and the terrible bite. They're extremely aggressive when bothered, and may sting repeatedly. Most people may only experience itching, or rash, chest pain, or difficulty breathing and nausea, but anyone can develop an allergy to its stings, and this tiny little creature can actually kill people who are allergic. A white pustule caused by a fire ant sting lasts for weeks, and the venom could cause severe skin problems. These frightening bugs are currently found mainly in subtropical southeastern US states, but historically, they're native to the state of Mato Grosso in Brazil. Number 7, kissing bug. Don't let the name fool you. These insects aren't really loving creatures. The actual reason people call them kissing bugs is unpleasant. They bite people on the face. Their insect name is Triatomine, and they carry a parasite called Trypanosoma cruzi. These blood-feeding insects can cause a very serious illness known as Chagas disease. They transmit the parasite to a host by biting them, and afterward defecating near the site of the bite. The parasites live in the digestive tract of the bugs and are shed in the bug feces. It's estimated that over 10,000 people die every year from clinical manifestations of Chagas disease, and more than 25 million people risk acquiring the disease. It's a nasty sickness, and it develops slowly, leading to heart disease and malformation of the intestines. The deadly bugs are found in warm southern states of the US, Mexico, Central and South America, and they can live indoors in cracks and holes of substandard housing. Number 6. The Africanized bee. Do you think these cute little fuzzy honey-making insects are our friends? Well, a hybrid of the western honeybee species, Africanized bees, aka killer bees, are a very aggressive and dominant insect in the world. The nickname killer bee comes from their dangerous habit of chasing people for more than a quarter of a mile. They also have an unusual defense mechanism as well when disturbed. For instance, a loud noise or vibration, such as a barking dog, may cause the bees to display aggressive behavior. Africanized honeybees' stings can cause local skin infections, kidney, brain, and liver damage, and allergic reactions followed by difficulty breathing, seizures, shock, and even death. The treatment is symptomatic, but people known to be allergic should always carry self-injectable adrenaline while hiking. Though for better or worse, at least they do die after stinging you. Number 5. Tarantula hawk. A fear of spiders is common among humans, but they are known to run in fear from this giant insect, the tarantula hawk wasp. This spider wasp can paralyze spiders with a highly painful sting. Then, it lays eggs inside the spider's body so her babies can have a nice meal when they hatch. Ugh. Don't worry though, they aren't as deadly to us humans. They just have one of the most painful stings imaginable, second only to the bullet ant on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. So as it's proven that screaming is very satisfying and helps reduce attention to the pain, if you're stung by this little monster, screaming is going to be your best option. Interestingly enough, only the female tarantula hawks hunt. Although it is rare for tarantula hawks to attack humans, we wouldn't recommend bothering one. They're found in every continent except Europe and Antarctica. Number 4. The tsetse fly. Have you ever heard about the fly and its bite that puts you into a deep sleep? This blood-sucking insect, tsetse fly, transmits trypanosomiasis to man and animals alike. Another name for the disease being sleeping sickness. The cause? Tiny protozoan parasites that invade the bloodstream and wreak havoc. Not all tsetse flies are infected with the parasites, but those that are can spread them to humans and animals while feeding on their blood. And they are always hungry for blood. The tsetse fly can suck up its entire weight in blood. If this brain-damaging disease is left untreated, the mortality rate is close to 100%. It's estimated that 50,000 to 500,000 people die from this disease each year. Fortunately, they're not spread widely and only occur in tropical Africa. Number 3. Yellow fever mosquito. The black and white striped yellow fever mosquito is the main vector that transmits the virus that causes dengue fever, Zika virus, and other terrible diseases. Once infected with the virus, the mosquito keeps on transmitting the virus until death. These mosquitoes are daytime feeders and are active mostly 2 hours after sunrise and several hours before sunset, and their favorite spots are below the elbow and below the knee. So you might not even notice a bite until it's too late, as it doesn't even leave a mark on your skin. Number 2. The Japanese giant hornet. The Japanese giant hornet, also known as Vespa mandarinia japonica, is the largest species of hornet in the world. They grow up to a size of 2 inches and carry a toxin that often leads to paralysis, kidney failure, and death. This creepy creature is attracted to humans who sweat, drink alcohol, or simply smell sweet. It's easily spotted because of its size and dark brown or black velvety body with a yellow or orange band across their abdomen. Actually, their main prey are honeybees, and their nests can be in trees or man-made structures. They can cause anaphylactic shock in allergic people, but can still be deadly to people who are not allergic. This nasty guy is incredibly deadly, releasing 8 different chemicals with each sting, and the marks it leaves look like little craters all over the body. Number 1. The Maricopa harvester. And for last, let's discuss the world's most venomous insect, the Maricopa harvester ant. One of the most common harvester ants found in Arizona, this little guy has a famously toxic and painful venom that can easily take down animals way bigger than itself with just a few bites. Their venom, which is 35 times more potent than rattlesnake venom, contains an alkaloid poison that acts as a chemical signal to other ants in the area. So if one bites, all his friends come running. Though not deadly to humans, the venom can cause some neurologic, hemolytic, digestive, and hemorrhagic diseases. Have you seen any of these insects? Which creatures were the most unpleasant for you? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Be sure to check out our other amazing videos by clicking on the screen now.